What is up, y'all? I'm back with another Uber Lyft story. This one I want to gauge your guys' opinion and what you guys would do in this particular situation. I don't want this video to be too long, but I just want to break down, the topic and stuff. So this one will be about cleaning fees. Okay, so first things first, what is a cleaning fee? So let's say you're a Lyft or Uber driver or a passenger, and so let's say a passenger's in the back seat and they spill a drink. They're eating something and they make a mess. They leave you know, I don't know. They're eating like peanuts or something, and they leave like crumbs on your seat, right? So let's say after they get out of the car, you see that they didn't leave a mess. You take a picture, you send it to Lyft or Uber, and they send you a cleaning fee. Why? Because now you have to go to a gas station and use the car vacuum or use your cleaning wipes, or you have to buy certain kind of cleaning materials to clean up the mess. This takes time out of your day. Plus, on certain upholsteries, it takes a long time to dry. So it's not like you can just clean it and then pick up the next person immediately. No, this is a task. It takes time. So it makes sense for people to be properly compensated for this. Now, how much do they compensate you? It's between $20 to $200, right? So, and they send it almost immediately. Now, there's certain levels to this because just like this is very nice, this is very good, right? For the driver, it's very fair and all that. Unfortunately, there are people that abuse the system. Okay, I've known personally drivers that have told me, yo, I picked up this passenger. She or he was super rude, just super disrespectful. So when they got out of the car, I took a little bit of oatmeal. I threw it on the seat of on the floor of the back seat of my car. Took a picture, told Lyft or I told Uber that they puked in my car, and I got $200 cleaning fee. Right? That's wrong on so many levels. Right? Because now the passenger gets a $200 cleaning fee. We don't know their financial situation. Maybe their bank account went to the negative now because you wanted to prove some kind of point, right? It's nothing to play around with. It's messed up. Now, have I ever had to take a picture? Has a passenger ever made a mess in my car? Heck yeah. Happens more often than I'd like it to. It definitely happens. Thank God I've never had anybody. Thank God. But maybe they're drinking coffee, they spill coffee, or they're eating something, they make a mess. Now, if you think that we don't have any leeway or any leverage as a driver, you're completely mistaken. I'll give you two scenarios here. Scenario number one, I had a passenger. She was drinking coffee in the back seat, right? Super rude, right? She was really rude and disrespectful, and she spilled her coffee. She spilled her coffee on my seat. I took a picture. I sent the picture to Lyft. Instantly, they sent me an $80 cleaning fee, which was appropriate because I had to clean it, and it took me time to clean that. Anyways, nearly identical situation, right? I had a passenger. It was a woman, super nice, super polite, right? Super polite. She spilled her drink in the back seat, and I was like, now, maybe she was fooling me. Who knows? Maybe she's a scammer. Maybe she's a con artist. I don't know. But judging from her demeanor, I genuinely felt like it was just a mistake. It was just a teeny error, right? It was a mistake. She didn't mean to do it. It wasn't malicious. So when she got out of the car, I saw the mess. I saw the spill in the back seat. I cleaned it up. And I didn't report her to Lyft. I didn't take a picture. I didn't charge her a cleaning fee, nothing. Because it was just an innocent mistake. Why penalize someone for a mistake, right? Now, let's go into the topic of the day. I had a lady come in here. This was a couple months back during the COVID restrictions where they made it so the maximum amount of passengers inside the car was 3, right, instead of 4. So she gets in the back seat. was a mom with 3 small children. Okay, you know, so I already like bent the rules. I already did, because it's supposed to be a maximum of 3 people, but there were 4 people. And I told her too, and she was like, I'm sorry, please, you know, please. I'm sorry. I said, okay, fine, come on in. Right. So it's 3 small kids and the mom in the back seat. It was a long trip, like half an hour, more than half an hour. And she's on the speakerphone, and she's talking about this, talking about that, talking about all types of crazy stuff. And, you know, I found out she was a single mom. I can just tell you, I found that out through the course of her speakerphone conversation. So side note, Lyft will give us bonuses sometimes. Like, let's say, for example, they say, if you do 3 trips in this hour, we'll give you $18. Which is pretty great, because there's some hours, let's say a particular hour, I do 3 trips, the total is $12. But with the bonus, it's $30 for that hour. So you can see the bonus really comes in clutch. So I give this lady a ride, I drop them off, right? So I go to the next passenger, and this lady that I go to pick up, she looks in the back seat and she's like, "Oh, there's a mess back here." It was. I made a mistake, because usually after the trip is over, after every single trip is over, I do a quick, you know, check in the back seat. You know, 1, to see if they left a mess. 2, to make sure they didn't leave any property, because if they leave anything, I just put the window down real quick and, hey, come back, you left something. You know, that happens. But I didn't do that this time, because the next passenger was like 1 block up. So I don't know, I just wanted to keep moving. Also, I was chasing a bonus, $18 bonus. I had done 2 out of the 3. Just 1 more, I was going to get my $18 bonus for the hour. Easy peasy, right? So I pull up, this lady looks in the back, she said, I can't sit in here. You know, there's a mess. I looked in my back seat. Apparently, her kids, I guess they were eating throughout the whole trip, right? And there was like crumbs and just all types of mess on my seat, including a handprint from a child, a greasy handprint. So there was eating, doing all this stuff like that, right? So now I'm left with a conundrum. I had to cancel on the passenger, by the way. I had to cancel, which means I basically forfeited my $18 bonus, you know, which was ridiculous. So I canceled on her. Now I'm out of $18. I'm out of a 3rd trip. All for what, right? And usually it's very simple to fix this problem. The way you fix it is you take a picture and you get a cleaning fee, right? But there's a single mom who seemed to be going through some trouble. So it was quite a conundrum. I had to really think about what I was going to do. What would y'all do in this scenario? What would y'all do? Would y'all have gotten the cleaning fee? I mean, single mom going through a lot of difficulties, you know what I mean? You got the kids in the back seat. It's not cut and dry. It's not as simple as my usual cleaning fee. I'd never been faced with this scenario before. So, I will tell y'all what I did if this video gets 200 likes. Alright? I don't think I'm asking for too much. 200 likes, I'll tell y'all what I did. But I would like to know, what would y'all do in this scenario? Please, let me know. Comment below.